just about to get underway and getting to start. Jose Barrios. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Gabriel Arias getting ready to hit. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that's a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
One down, base is empty. Got him swinging. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Sinker, slur, forcing, filter change, and tuck.
Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Oh, good work. Good work.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2.
Should go 3.
Into second, and he's got a double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians.
Oh.
Now he breaks his bat. Dunks one into left. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home.
Yes.
He will score, and they take the lead.
Yes.
1-0.
Well, those kind of lucky, soft hits will always make you smile. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
And a foul ball. 2 outs. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Out number 3. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. And we're back. And on the mound in this one, Ben Lively.
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win. And really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Noel hauls it in, 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Anthony Santander at the plate. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Daniel Schneemann. Barrios back to work. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Barrios, a 6-foot righty, 30 years old now, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Hard hit left side. Fires over to Guerrero. 1 out in the second. Here's Will Wilson, and Cleveland on top 1-0. Oh, nice play. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out. Here's Brian Rocchio. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Out to short. Whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Rogers Center, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Alejandro Kirk in the box now. Takes strike one. Grounder might be two.
Oh,
Fires to second for one, and that's two.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Addison Barger in the box now. No balls and a strike. Wilson whips it across. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Austin Hedges now.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
And a pitch.
Damn.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, he gloves it to his knee, the throw, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. So the Guardians lineup turns over. And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. Fly to left his first time. In the air, left field, down the line. Roden makes the catch. And there's one away. So up next, Gabriel Arias. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. This one popped up. Bichette on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away. Here's Jose Ramirez. Doubled in his first AB.
Oh my
now
God.
a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Back now in Toronto. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Jays, Alan Roden. On the ground, right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. One call, bottom of the third inning. Ernie Clement will hit next. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. Check swing, called strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. So up next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. And first offering is fouled off. And down on strikes he goes. That K is his third of the game. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. And he was nowhere near that one for strike 1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
That one is absolutely belted. Bangs off the wall, makes the turn and heads for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely. Jhonkensy Noel digs in for the Guardians. Popped up. Santander. Drops into the glove. And there's one down. Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. Grounded out his first time. And a swing and a miss.
Right now, this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So, got to be real careful that you don't get too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Man at first, one away. Grounded to third, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double. Tapped softly on the ground, Manzardo. Off balance throw in time, and Bichette is retired. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And that is out of play.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. One down, base is empty. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Blue Jays down a run. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Santander in the box now. Takes strike one. That misses the zone. Ball one. Just missed.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground. And it gets by him. Guerrero around second, headed for third. And it gets by him. Coming home. The throw won't get there in time, and a run is in to score.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And that one fouled off. Stays alive. And a swing and a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Ready now for the 5th inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Will Wilson. Berrios back to work. Wilson measures 6 feet even, 26 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So a man on base to start the inning. And now here is Brian Rocchio. He's 0 for 1. Strike one. Bunting for a hit.
What the fuck?
Throw is low, and he can't pick it. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Sometimes you can get a little too aggressive trying to cut off that lead run and try to make something happen that really isn't there. Got to take that sure out at first base. Not sure what happened right there in terms of communication.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. This one in the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Hit in the air, left field. Roden pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 2 in this one. This one smoked out to left.
Yeah.
Makes the grab, 2-way down. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians.
Oh.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck.
Damn. Go out. Go out. Go out. Go out. Go out. Damn.
And that's the third out.
Damn. Damn.
Back here at Rogers Center, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Addison Barger.
Well, these Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah,
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Up the middle, Rocchio whips it to first on the run, and it beats him. What a play. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Out to short. Slings to first, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Jose Ramirez.
Oh.
Ramirez swings and blasts one deep to right field, and it's off the wall.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out.
Runner takes off.
Yes.
And that's a fair ball. Here comes the throw. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. So digging in, John Kenzie Noel. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Throw cut off down to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score. Here's the second baseman, Daniel Schneemann. Fought off foul.
Oh!
And that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that.
Knocked him out.
Dylan Tate takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Stepping in, Will Wilson. Quickly to second for one.
Damn.
Right throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive.
Well, he had the chance at turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Oh, he's scoring. He's scoring. He came through and
runs in. Wilson rounds third, headed for the plate.
Oh, yes, we got two.
They add on
Yes.
as the run scores all the way
Yes.
from first.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
That one the other way. Lucas squeezes it, and that is that. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on. Back now in Toronto, bottom of the 6th. And now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas. That one's in there, and that is strike 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
So the lineup flips over. Bo Bichette up to the dish. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Lucas on at first. Nobody out.
On
the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. And they turn the double play.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Hit in the air, center field. Arias sizing this one up. Makes the catch, inning over. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. And a foul ball. That's to third, Clement. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. 0 for 3 in this one. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now it's the Guardians DH, Jose Ramirez. That one fouled off. The 0-1. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1, and that's all they'll get. And now it's going to be Kyle Manzardo. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Tate over to first, and he dives back in safely. And first offering is fouled off. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Next offering is fouled back. Ramirez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Foul ball still 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
There's a high chopper, and that one handled. 3rd out. Bottom of the 7th, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Anthony Santander. Fastball for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. Fights it off. He'll see another. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And here is Dalton Varsho. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Arias raging back towards the wall. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
No ball,
Oh, I
two
think
strikes.
the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into left field. And that extends the inning. And next for Toronto, Addison Barger. Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. One hit. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start. Number 68.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Oh, let's go.
Drilled
Let's
in
go.
the
Let's
air,
go.
high and deep right field. Back there.
Gone.
Into
Yeah,
the
that's
bullpen
gone.
and gone. He made him pay for that one. 3rd home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 5-1. Now it's the second baseman, Daniel Schneemann. 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Number 51 up and throwing. Garcia, the right-hander, also getting loose. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
On the ground to 3rd.
Open up.
Throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul out of play. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is that. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Ready for the bottom. Righty reliever out of the pen, number 27. He's been so good against lefties.
Now pitching for Cleveland, number 27.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that drops in for a strike.
No need to offer that
1-1.
pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Oh, great stop. And very nicely done for the out. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Outside with a breaking ball. On the ground to third.
Good D. Vacuum on through.
Slings it across.
Yes.
2 up, 2 down. So up next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas.
Oh, short
Hit
stop.
hard on the ground is short. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Blues. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Austin Hedges stands in. Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to Guerrero. And a quick out, number 1. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Lifted in the air down the left side. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. Swing and a miss. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. A lefty up and throwing out there. Almost got him.
1 strike.
Ripped to short. Bichette whips it to first. And the inning is over. Bottom 9. And now the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Lifted in the air, right center field. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one missed. The Guardians leading by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swings and misses. Blue Jays have just 1 out left here. Santander stands in now and watches strike 1. That's too low. And 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. 2 outs, base is empty. This one in the air. Wilson sizes this one up. Ball game.
Yes.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a...
The 7 and 11 hits, 5 RBIs. Okay. At home, man. 3 pitches, 8 Ks. Blue Jays 30 at best, 5 hits, 1 RBI, 3 strikeouts, no home runs. He used 3 pitches.